All right, it's time for our Monday live stream. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Thanks for catching the weather on the go. This is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon live in the First Alert Weather Center. It is technically speaking still a First Alert weather day. We had one yesterday for wildfire smoke and poor air quality. And I wanted to keep it alive early this morning because early this morning, especially before sunrise, our air quality indices were not looking so good. However, over the past few hours, we have seen some improvements, and I think our First Alert Weather Day is likely going to expire probably in the next hour. Let's get you out to a live view, and I'm going to show you what's going on with our Manitowoc sky cam. And yes, it is hazy and sunny. The good thing is that a lot of the wildfire smoke has lifted off the ground and is more aloft in the atmosphere. So that bodes well for people who want to spend some time outside. Sunny and 72 degrees, dew point 65. So late on Friday, the Wisconsin DNR issued an air quality advisory for the entire state of Wisconsin. And it's still in effect, although it's going to be expiring at noon. We've been recently in the red category, which is unhealthy for everybody. But as of this morning, folks from the Fox Valley and east over towards Lake Michigan dropped back into the orange category, which is unhealthy for folks in sensitive groups who deal with respiratory illness or heart disease. And now the latest look at our air quality index. All the readings now in northeast Wisconsin have dropped below 100, which is great. So now we're kind of on the high end of the moderate category. So I think after our Action 2 News mid-morning newscast, we're going to allow this First Alert Weather Day to expire. And I suspect that the National Weather Service and the DNR will also allow their air quality advisory to conclude as well. Now, there is one little catch. Some of the computer models have been suggesting that there may be another reinforcing shot of wildfire smoke moving through northern Wisconsin this afternoon. So it is possible that folks up towards the UP border could find themselves in that red, that unhealthy category again later today. We'll kind of play that one by ear. There's some uncertainty with that. Otherwise, with some smoky sunshine, it's going to be a very warm and humid Monday. Our high should climb to 86 degrees this afternoon. Some of you will have a chance of a shower or a thunderstorm this afternoon, especially to the north of Highway 29. So here's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor with today's high temperatures. And a lot of these are about a handful of degrees warmer than average for July 14th. A high of 86 today in Green Bay and Appleton, 87 in Wapaka, 84 for a high temperature in Lakewood with 83 in Sturgeon Bay and in Sheboygan. The dew point is slowly rising, mid-60s, upper 60s this evening. That's thanks to a southwest breeze. Now, you know what? Before we get into our next weather maker, I kind of want to stop what I'm showing you here and give you a look at our sky conditions for today. I'm kind of changing this on the fly on my weather show right here. All right, so here's a look at First Alert Pinpoint Predictor for today. Sunshine, but notice the narrow band of clouds across the north. And because of a little disturbance that's sliding across northern Wisconsin, near this boundary, that's where there might be some spotty or scattered showers and thunderstorms. I really am not looking for severe weather here, more garden variety stuff. But that said, because of the high humidity, any thunderstorm that manages to blossom this afternoon could have some pockets of heavy rain. Predictor says that's possible around 5 o'clock towards the drive time home from Marinette and Peshtigo over towards Door County. We'll see. Otherwise, that activity will pretty much fall apart this evening as the sun goes down and the temperatures begin to cool down tonight. All right, now let's talk about our next weather maker. A better chance of showers and thunderstorms, this time through the midweek, followed by some cooler and less humid weather. So here's the setup. We've got a new cold front that is pushing through western Canada. It's tied into low pressure there in Manitoba. Do you see the rain that's being kicked off by that front? Yeah, it's across southern Canada. Now, this boundary, this cool front, is going to glide down to the Great Lakes, and we'll find showers and thunderstorms developing in clusters and pushing in our direction as we go deeper and deeper into the midweek. And through Wednesday evening, First Alert Pinpoint Predictor is highlighting some heavy rain across east central Wisconsin. Now, Is the heavy rain going to come down right over top of Fond du Lac and Oshkosh? Maybe. But maybe that'll be farther north or farther south. I wouldn't look at these rainfall totals as like carved in stone. It's for sure going to be this much in this location through Wednesday evening. I think it's better off to look at this as rainfall potential. Like there is potential for somebody in east central Wisconsin through Wednesday evening, especially on Wednesday when most of the rain is coming down, to pick up 1 to 4 inches of rain. So that's a possibility. Of course, it all depends on where these storms line up, but because of the high humidity, the front coming through, some of these midweek storms could be packing some gully washers. So our rain chances look like this: 30% in the north for today, especially this afternoon, 30% chance of showers and storms in the north for late tomorrow, and then we've all got a 70% chance of rain on Wednesday. That looks like the wettest day. And really that Thursday rain chance, it's probably leaning more morning, but still possible in the afternoon, probably leaning more south as well. And then we all have a chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms towards the weekend. Our severe weather outlook is low on Wednesday, but I have the upgrade sticker in there because there's an outside chance we might have to bump that up. So right now, low for Wednesday, keeping a sharp eye on that situation. These are temperatures. Right now we're at 71 degrees in Green Bay. We're at 72 in Appleton, Manitowoc. It is 74 degrees in Kewaunee and Sturgeon Bay and in Lakewood. We'll be in the 80s as we go towards this afternoon. 71 in Green Bay, dew point 64, a west wind at 6 miles an hour. Here's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. 86 today, 88 for Tuesday, hazy, hot, and humid. And then the front's coming in on Wednesday, giving us those showers and thunderstorms, a high of 83. And then behind the front, you're in for a treat. Thursday and Friday's highs will fall back into the low to mid 70s, less humid, more comfortable. There is a chance of some rain south of Green Bay on Thursday. And I think skies will be clearing out late on Thursday, which bodes well for the start of Pulaski Polka Days. We've got that little spot that plays during our newscasts, like during commercial breaks. I think it's for Furniturely, one of our sponsors, and it talks about Pulaski Polka Days. You know what I'm talking about, Aisha? That commercial that runs quite a bit. Yeah, so if you are going to the opener for Pulaski Polka Days, skies will be clearing out, temperatures dropping from the 70s to the 60s, the humidity going down. I think it's going to be pretty nice. The forecast looks pretty good for Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday in Pulaski, there'll be some storm chances, but we're not saying it's going to be a washout. All right, so there's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, download our free WBAY First Alert Weather app. Depending on how you're watching our live stream, you can scan the QR code and download that right to your electronic device. And you can be in the know with the forecast wherever you go. All right, there you go. There is our Monday weather live stream. Action 2 News Mid-Morning starts in about 10 minutes. We'll be giving you some updates on what's going on with some stories across the area. And we appreciate you catching this live stream today. Otherwise, just keep an eye on the smoke and make sure you're staying hydrated in those very warm to borderline hot temperatures. The heat index this afternoon could be flirting with 90, so please take it easy out there. Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow. See you around.